What up, Reno? So with Spoken Views tonight, we have 6 guests. We got Traveler, Emily Oriana, aka MO, Alicia Karam, aka Secret. We got Emix Sauce, we got Artie, and we're gonna get this thing started here in a second. So I want you guys to give it up for Lisa McQuiston one more time. And all the Made in Reno acts thus far. We still got Winnie Meyer coming up here later. So give it up for Spoken Views.
Check. Check, 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 check.
I think times need to change, and I know everybody can feel it. We're living our lives like machines inside of a mind that cranks when you will it. The only way now to avoid feeling foul is to locate the power and steal it back from the captors of thought and soul, and to start that revolution and beam it to the dreamers and to the hopeless, to the people who already know this, that it's time to control our own moments and break out free from those who control us with the media tricks and the ads on TV and the pharmaceuticals that keep us locked in mental captivity with the propaganda and the checkout lines. Us weekly people, Cosmo time. It's a fine line between freedom of press and the freedom to choose to be captive. It's high time we learn to be divine and evolve with each interaction. And we might find that we learn a lot more when we don't give into reaction. And the bright lights will fly bright and lead us away from distraction. Now severing my memories in light of all of these forthcomings, decadence has never ever given me soul. But I'm aimed and determined to clean out all of the vermin and the cobwebs of thought preventing me from being whole, whether left out in the dust or stuck here claiming authority. I live with my mistakes and now I'm stuck holding the doorless key. See, I've been given all the answers, we all have, and we've all been shown the way. But I've learned all that matters is that nothing is as important as that door that you open, hoping to walk out onto the ocean. So when your personal ice caps are melting, you'll be sure that you know when the dope and the dreams separate, the Pope and regime congregate, all hope and means elevate, and you're glowing clean in a lucid state of comfortable panic, and you're manic depressive, you ban contraceptives, cause you've had it with the rest of the population, contemplation free, they follow orders. You realize that in your eyes they all see a reality border. You feel different and heightened and frightened of the night when the moon gets full and bright and you're about to be enlightened. But you've already experienced the silent teachings of the moon. You've walked out in a trance and stared at the ceiling in your room. And you misinterpreted messages. You heard the sonic boom, bring out truth and light and relevance. And it always left you confused, wondering how can I start to move? Will the universe approve if I don't walk with divinity? Will the entities feel used? Your mind gets bruised and you're clueless how to start up and make some progress. And that tune repeating in your head just starts to sound like nonsense or Nickelback. Cause it's a fucked up, backwards prison of a world we live in. And those who chose divinity oftentimes give up and give in. Just crazy every day. We always got them bills to pay. And the corporations and governments running our lives keep us at bay. So I'm fed up and pissed off and ready for revolution. I'm tired of commercials and movies denying us evolution. I'm tired of addiction and teenagers needs to fit in. I'm disgusted by that fountain of youth that Americans want to spit in. Now you can look at it any way you want, but the truth will stare you in the face. You keep repressing memories, eventually you run out of space. You can ignore your intuition, but the more that you do, you're missing that message that needs to get through, and your spirit will always be wishing for freedom!
Hello. I've been hit that, quit that shit, and all your talk is pussy stuff like, damn, I think this girl loves me. What a stupid slut. This is a player's game, but I've done fooled a player. And all your smooth talk and try too hard to look like you don't try too hard style isn't getting me hooked. And I know that I'm young, but do I really come off as that dumb? My wide eyes and friendly demeanor don't mean that I'm naive enough to miss the same moves you pulled on me. Get tried on every other girl around you as soon as I turn my back. I am not oblivious to the fact that you have practiced your lines way too many times. That you don't even bother to sound honest or true anymore. Because that generic, baby, you're amazing. You're beautiful. It's you, girl. Has worked on every other poor, too young female soul before me. Sorry, but I'm just a little past the point of letting super sweet nothings that really are nothing and adoring eyes covering up testosterone-fueled lies get past my smarter than that walls. So I'll tangle and dance with your deranged notion of having me under your finger. Because I might as well use my sly smiles as a weapon of my own amusement while I still can. There is no remorse or guilt felt over your inflated bullshit ego or me being able to bring you down off that cloud 9. Because you are no gift from the gods. And if you were, I would be severely disappointed in their taste these days. So I'll bite off laughter when you ignore my phone calls. All because I told you those 3 dreaded words. Let's be friends. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Or fester like a sore and then rot? Does it stink like rotten meat? Or does it crust up and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Or maybe it just sags like a heavy load. Or does it explode? The explosion of dreams is an incoherent brain activity. I dream dreams that provoke my thought engine. And when it ceases to create inconsequential nonsense, I am submerged in a deep sea of sleep, where nothing but darkness will surround me. And when I wake in a haze, I wonder where the vivid memory has gone. It never existed, so it was never gone. But what happens when you don't dream? Have you lost your ability to fantasy? Or have you lost your innocent creativity? And
It's strange how the days pass by, and I think you're out of my mind. But no matter what I do, you're always there, saying your little catchphrases like, hey you, and yo, what's up? But no, I'm about to give up. I wish I knew what you were thinking, what you're planning, hoping, dreaming, what you feel about me, but I just can't see. Because I need a map of what goes on inside of your head, because your mind is so fucking complex. I'm pretty sure your brain consists of chaotic freeways and busy streets, loud cars with sick beats blaring out of their speakers, drowning out any other noise, especially the sound of my needy voice. There are probably oceans which crash waves onto my being and wash away my emotions. Too many twists and turns, too few explanations and words, too many memories and too few certainties of us. I just wish I knew what. Because I can't get inside, I can't rewind, I can't forget. I can only live with this weakened heart, lack of trust, and this horrible feeling of regret. Because I only know what it's like to be me. I only know what I'm thinking. Inside, there are plenty dead ends, wrong turns, and rivers that sometimes flow rapidly out of my eyes. There are neon orange signs which read under construction because you were the worst form of corrosion, wearing me down deeper and deeper into the ground until I became nothing but dirt and rocks for you to kick. There are broken railroad tracks which led my train of happiness to a falling out, snow-covered mountaintops that are prone to avalanches that freeze and batter my brain. There is no sunshine, at least not at this time, because your impact has caused the sun to retract behind gray clouds. Screenplay memories of you and me roll in the background. Songs you used to sing to me are the only sound. There are still cracks in the roads and sidewalks to fix, which makes that more tar and cement to mix. The pavement is always imperfect, never smooth. There will always be rifts, potholes, and grooves. Because of you, this is how my mind will always be, because construction, as we know it, is never 100% complete.